are the biggest challenges facing organizations from the public to the private sector?
The biggest difference is understanding that they are not the same. Every organization has a public responsibility because every organization has a constituency. Whether it's the motor vehicles department, they have a constituency that requires a product or a service from them. Or whether you are an IBM that makes computers and software and things like that, every business has a constituency, but a private business is allowed to make a profit. They're there to make a profit for the investors and people who had put their money in. Most public sector organizations are simply there to fulfill a social responsibility that people have decided they will handle it where the business is not owned and directed by a small group of people who are the owners. It's really directed by the society and how they budget for that work. So if you are public sector, where I've mostly been, I was happy to be the servant of the people, which always meant, when I did about 35 years in the federal government, whatever I ever did was all about the fact that I knew what our goal was, I knew I was serving the public. It was never about me, it was always about them and how much budget did I have to help them. If I had stayed with IBM, which I could have at one time, I would have been all about fixing computers and doing software so I could make money on it, because somebody was saying, I gave you some of my money so you would make more money for me. A lot of people like the private sector, a lot of people like the public sector. They have the same management challenges, but in the end, they are rewarded differently.